All right. Hello, yogis. It is day 30 of our 30-day yoga challenge. My name is Jill Enticknap. I am the lead trainer and teacher at Yogi Institute, the founder, the creator. I'm super happy to have you here. It is a big day for us. Day 30, 30 days of committing to be on our mats for 30 minutes per day. Whether you showed up for the 30 days consecutively, maybe some days you did 2 classes, however this unfolded or blossomed for you, I want you to feel really good about what you've accomplished. To commit to anything for 30 days is a big deal. And I hope that this commitment leads you to have confidence in any other kind of commitment that you want to make in your life. Today's practice is a vinyasa flow, probably my most favorite type of yoga to teach and do in my body, though I believe in the benefits of all of the different practices. But let's go ahead and start today's class in child's pose. Coming to the backs of your mats, big toes come to touch, knees come out as wide as feels comfortable in your body today. Sink your hips back and then start to reach your fingers forward. Letting your forehead rest down, closing down your eyes, spreading your fingers wide as you sink your hips back. Start to become aware of your breath. Feel your inhale expand and your exhale release. Feeling into this natural rise and fall within the body. As we've moved through this 30 days, we've come to understand this practice more deeply and the different styles. Vinyasa means breath to movement. And so we will link our breath to our movement, creating ease of movement and mobility in the body. As you start to become aware of your breath, feeling that inhale expand and exhale release, let's take in a deep breath. Inhale through the nose, send it into the belly, fill the lungs, fully expand, pause at the top. Open mouth, exhale, breathe it out, sink the hips back and draw the belly button to the spine. Let's take one more big inhale, fill the belly, fill the lungs, fully expand. And open mouth, exhale, breathe it out, let it go. Bringing your lips to press, activating your Ujjayi breath, inhales and exhales through the nose. You can gently press the tongue against the roof of the mouth to create some restriction in the back of your throat. If you can hear yourself breathing, that's perfect. That is the Ujjayi breath. That breath helps us to move breath to movement, to stay mindful and conscious of our breath, and to regulate our breath. Let's take one more big inhale here through the nose. Full exhale through the nose. And start to walk your hands back toward your body as we come into an easy seat. Grounding down into your sitting bones, getting nice and tall through the crown of your head. Let's tuck the chin to the chest, letting the head hang heavy. Slowly, gently roll right ear, right shoulder, opening up through the left side, left ear, left shoulder. Shifting the head from side to side, shifting the chin through center. Noticing what you feel through the neck as you shift from right to left. Come through center with the chin. Inhale, lift the nose up toward the ceiling. And exhale, tuck the chin back toward the chest. Inhale, lift the nose up toward the ceiling. And exhale, tuck the chin back toward the chest. Let's do one more. Inhale as you lift. And exhale as you tuck. Gaze comes through center, parallel the chin to the floor, gaze over the right shoulder and walk the left fingertips away. And then let's inhale, bring the gaze up toward the ceiling and exhale, gaze down toward the floor. Come back through center, head comes through center, left hand, left knee, gaze to the left, walk the right fingertips away. Let's inhale, gaze up to the ceiling and exhale, gaze down to the floor. Come back through neutral, walk that right hand back to the right knee, and then inhale the shoulders up to the ears, and exhale, roll them down the back. And again, inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Clasp your hands together. Press your palms forward. Let's inhale the arms up and exhale, bend to the right. You can bring that right hand and kind of pull that right hand to the right, opening up just a little bit more through the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, left hand reaches to the right, opening up through the right side. Inhale through center. Exhale, hands come through center. Press that spine back, rounding through the spine. Inhale through center. Let's bring the hands back to heart center, keeping the hands clasped together. Do some figure eights. Figure eights with the hands, with the wrists. And then let's change direction. Go in the opposite direction, warming up those wrists for our practice. Unravel, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus out the arms, open through the chest, lift the gaze. Inhale with your lift. Exhale, press the walls away. Inhale, fingertips to shoulders. Exhale, press the walls forward. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, round the palms forward, press the spine back. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, scarecrow. Bring the palms facing backwards, hands down. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, scarecrow. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, right hand down, left hand reaches. Sink that left hip down, lift your gaze toward the ceiling. Inhale through center. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches. Sink the right hip down, lift that gaze. Inhale through center. Exhale, let's twist to the right. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. Draw the right shoulder back. Let the gaze be led by the shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Draw that left shoulder back, gaze back. Inhale through center. Exhale, shift yourself forward into a tabletop position. Stacking shoulders over wrists, knees under hips. Spread those fingers out wide. Let's take it through 4 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the gaze, shine the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine, head hangs heavy, press through the palms, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round. Come back through center. Take that right foot, send it out behind you, roll out the ankle, point and flex the foot. Flex the toes down, press the heel back and down behind you. And then let's bring a shift from front to back, opening up through that back foot, through the back ankle. Shift to neutral, lift that right foot up, drop it over to the left, gaze over the left shoulder. Send that right foot all the way out to the right, tap the toes down. All the way out to the left, gaze over the left shoulder. All the way out to the right, tap the toes down. One more, all the way out to the left, gaze over that shoulder. All the way out to the right, flex the toes forward, plant that foot down, and let's shift forward and backward. Let's sink the hips all the way back to the heel or as far back as you can go, walking the fingers more forward, letting the forehead rest down, really opening up through that right side as we find stillness. Press yourself back up, walk your hands toward your body. Let's point the toes out to the right and bend into that right knee. And then straighten out and bend in. And straighten out and bend in. Let's straighten out, point the toes back forward, really ground and plant that foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches. Open up through that whole right side body. Inhale through center. Exhale, right hand down, left hand reaches. Inhale through center. Let's go one more time over to the left. And inhale through center. Exhale over to the right. Come through center. Take that right foot, walk it forward, coming into your low lunge. Sinking forward, hands can be on the knee. Draw the shoulder blades together and really shine through the chest. Shine that chest forward. It's said that the chest, the heart space, is our space of kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and love. So as we draw those shoulder blades toward one another and we open through the chest, we open ourselves up to not only express that love, kindness, compassion, forgiveness, but also to receive. So it's like an open door where things can come in and go out. Let's release the hands down, straighten through the front leg, flex your toes to your face. Now here, you can lengthen the crown forward and keep the parallel more torso to, or the torso more parallel to the floor, or you can draw that forehead toward the shin. Find what feels right here for you. This is called half split, and it's a really, really good hamstring stretch. So if you're feeling a lot of tension through those hamstrings, you're not alone. Don't worry. Shift forward into that low lunge. Shift back into the half split. Shift forward, low lunge. Shift back, half split. Shift forward, plant the hands down, send that right foot back out behind you. Press through your heel. Let's pulse that lifted leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that right knee down. Take a moment. Shift your hips from side to side. Extend your left leg out long. Take a moment. Roll out your ankle, point and flex your foot. Flex your toes down. Press your heel back and down. And let's bring a little shift front to back into that. Find neutral, lift that foot up. Let's drop it all the way over to the right. Look over that right shoulder, feel that opening, and then send it all the way out to the left. Tap the toes down, all the way out to the right, all the way out to the left. One more, all the way out to the right, all the way out to the left. Plant that foot down. Let's shift from front to back. You decide how big of a movement this is in your body, depending on your hips. The next time you sink back, sink your hip all the way back to your heel. Reach your fingers forward. Let's take a couple breaths here in stillness. Slide your hands back towards your body. Let's come all the way up onto that knee, coming into our gate pose. Let's take that left foot, bring the toes pointing out, sink into that hip and straighten. And straighten. One more, sink forward, feel that stretch. And straighten, toes come back forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's bend to the right. Lengthen, feel that space. Inhale through center, exhale, bend to the left. One more time, inhale through center, exhale to the right. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. Come back through center. Let's come forward into that lunge position. Sink forward into that lunge once again. Draw the shoulders back down toward one another. Really open up through your chest. Release the hands down, straighten through the front leg, flex your toes to your face, sink your hips back. So once again, you can keep your torso more parallel to the floor. Maybe you want to draw your forehead toward your shin. Woo-wee, there's a lot of sensation there. And let's sink forward into that foot. Press back into your half split. Sink forward into your lunge. Press back into your half split. Sink forward, plant the hands down, send the left foot back behind you, press through that heel. Let's pulse that lifted leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that knee down. Take a moment, shift from side to side. Let's set our tabletop up nice and sturdy. Walk your hands a handprint forward. Sink your hips down, lift your toes, lift your gaze. Press back into your child's pose. Inhale, spinal wave all the way forward. Lift the toes, lift the gaze. Press back, child's pose. 2 more. Inhale, come forward, lift the toes, lift the gaze. Press back, child's pose. 1 more. Inhale, come forward, lift the toes, lift the gaze. Press back, child's pose. Press forward, flip your toes, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's start to bend into one knee, bend into the other, shifting the hips from side to side. Look forward, step forward. Let's rise all the way up. Big breath in, extended mountain. Come all the way up, 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 up. Palms come through, heart center. Close down your eyes. Let your awareness sink down into your feet. Tuck that tailbone under, get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Maybe the legs are zipped up together, or maybe there's some space between the feet. Find your nice, solid mountain pose. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, ride that breath all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your feet back into your high plank. Zip the legs up tight together. Get really engaged through that core. Elbows are pointing back. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower to a hover or all the way down. Squeeze the elbows in, unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips, open up your body to the right. Sink that left heel down, point the right knee toward the ceiling. Look between your hands, slowly, gently swing that right foot all the way through. Low runner's lunge. Take a moment, shift forward, shift back, maybe straighten through that front leg. Sink forward, stacking your knee over your ankle. Make sure that front foot is pointed straight forward. Pop the back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, rise to your warrior 1. Sink into the front knee. Hips and shoulders are squared forward. Reach through your fingertips, lift your gaze. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep your hands back, lengthen your crown forward. Use that core. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep the hands back, lengthen the crown forward. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep back, lengthen forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open up to your warrior 2, paralleling your back foot to the back side of your mat. Heel to arch alignment, knee is over the ankle, shoulders are over the hips, chest is open, arms are straight and strong. Let's inhale, straighten, lengthen through that front leg, lift your gaze up, arms up, and sink back in. 2 more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, sink. Let's reverse our warrior. Flip the front palm. Back hand comes down, front hand comes back. Open through that side body and really reach with your top fingertips. Come into your extended side angle. Right elbow, right knee. Left hand reaches forward. Create space and length through that side body. Twisted lunge. Left hand comes down. Bump up on the back toes. Right hand reaches high. Lift your gaze here. Let's take that lifted hand, bring it to the inside edge of the front foot. Take that front foot, send it back, come into your high plank, and let's take it through that chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward, exhale, lower, inhale, upward, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips, open up your body to the left. Look between your hands, slowly, gently swing that foot all the way through, low runner's lunge. Let's take a moment, shift forward, shift back, maybe straighten through that front leg. Sink forward, stack your knee over your ankle, pop your back heel down at a 45-degree angle. Inhale as you rise to your warrior 1. Back foot's at the 45, front foot's pointed straight forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep the hands back, lengthen the crown forward. Use your core. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep it back, lengthen forward. Inhale, arms up, engage through your hands. Exhale, sweep it back, lengthen forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open up to your warrior 2, paralleling your back foot to the back side of your mat. heel to arch alignment, knee over the ankle, shoulders over the hips. Inhale, straighten, lengthen, look up, reach up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, straighten, lengthen, look up. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, straighten, lengthen, look up. Exhale, sink in. Flip that front palm, back hand comes down, front hand comes high. Reach up with the top fingertips. Let's come right into our extended side angle. Left elbow, left knee, right hand reaches forward. Feel that length through the side body. Twisted lunge, top hand comes down, bump up on the back toes, reach the left hand high. Lift your gaze. Take that lifted hand to the inside edge of the front foot, send that left foot back. Let's take it through our last chaturanga. Flow, shift forward, inhale, exhale, lower, inhale, upward, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Walk your hands toward your feet. Heel toe your feet to the edges of your mat. Let's take a moment, let the head hang heavy in a wide leg forward fold. Deep breath in, full breath out. Deep breath in, full breath out. Let yourself hang. Let's walk our hands over to the right foot, bend into the right knee, pop the left toes high. I'll change how. So we're coming into that side lunge. And let's walk our hands through center, bend into the left knee, pop the right toes high, side lunge. Come back through center into that wide leg forward fold. Hands to hips, use your core to rise. Pop your heels in, your toes out. You might need to open up your stance a little bit more, and we're sinking into our wide leg squat. Sink really low, press the palms forward, and let's pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your right heel. Let's pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out the legs. Come back into that forward fold. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Start to heel toe your feet toward one another. Let's come to a nice hip width distance. Bend into the right knee, plant the right palm down, reach the left hand high, stack your shoulders, lift your gaze. Let's switch it out. Plant the left hand down, bend into the left knee, reach the right hand high, stack your shoulders, lift your gaze. Release that right hand down. Start to heel toe your feet together even more. Start to bend, bend, bend into the knees, letting the booty, the bottom, sink, 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 sink. Let's come right into our boat pose. Draw the knees together, reach forward, lean back, engage through that core. This is the last piece of hard work. Let's be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your feet come down, shift the upper body forward. Feet are hip width distance apart. Let the hands come down and let's shift the knees from right to left. Windshield wipering out those knees. And then heel toe your feet to the edges of your mat. Let both knees fall over to the right. Come through center. Both knees over to the left. Come through center. Heel toe your feet toward one another. Extend your legs out long. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, let's fold forward. Take a couple deep breaths here, creating length and space through the back line of the body. Torso comes through center, reach forward, slow and controlled, lower the back all the way down. As we bring the right leg up around the rib cage into the armpit. So let it fall open to the right. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, guide that knee across your body, stack your hips, extend your arm out to the right. Let's come back to our breath. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Come back through center, take a moment, squeeze that in. Let's switch it out. Right leg extends, left leg comes up around the rib cage into the armpit. Give it a squeeze, take a deep breath in. Exhale, supine twist, guide that knee across the body, stack the hips, extend your left arm out to the left. Take a couple deep breaths. Come back through center. Let's come into our reclined figure 4, bringing the right ankle above the left knee. Reach for the back side of the left knee and draw that knee in. Now, the more you draw the knee in toward the chest, the more sensation you're going to feel through that right leg, through the right hip. And that's one thing that I love about this reclined figure 4 is that you decide how much sensation you feel in your hip. It might feel nice or interesting at least to shift the hips from side to side. And come through center, let's switch it out. Left foot comes above the right knee. Reach for the back side of that knee, draw it in. Feeling into that stretch on this side, starting in stillness, and then maybe bringing that gentle shift from right to left, really feeling into that range of motion through the left hip. Bring both knees through center, hands onto the knees. Let's do some circles, bringing the knees apart and together, change direction, together and apart, together and apart. Extend your legs straight up toward the ceiling, flex your toes to your face. I encourage you to flip your palms, palm facing down by your side. Take a moment to roll out your ankles, point and flex your feet. Zip the legs up nice and tight together. Slow and controlled, start to lower the heels down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover on 2, press those heels forward, engage through that core, zip the legs up tight. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let everything sink into the floor. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Feel into that release. And again, big breath in. And a full breath out. Coming into our final Shavasana of this 30-day challenge. Connecting to our affirmation, my motivation has kept me consistent along this 30-day journey. I am proud of my progress. So over these next couple minutes, I really invite you to, in your mind, out loud, you can share it with a partner that's in the room with you, express what you've experienced through the last 30 days. What changes, what shifts? And just bring that to the forefront of your mind and allow yourself to sit with that. Allow yourself to be with that. And I want you to know that there is no wrong answer. That is the thing. There is only right answers of what your experience was. And know that you can trust that. You can trust that whatever you experience is absolutely okay. It's perfect. It's just for you. Let's connect to our breath and take a few deep collective breaths. Slowly, gently draw your knees into your chest. Gently rock from side to side, massaging the low back. Reach for the backs of the legs. Start to rock yourself up, bringing yourself into a seated position, an easy seat. And bring yourself through heart center. Press your palms together, tuck your chin to your chest. Acknowledge yourself for this 30-day journey, for showing up, for being consistent, and know that it doesn't have to stop here, and know that I will be here for you, continuing to teach classes online. I will be here for you in the portal, the on-demand library. Keep going with your practice. Yes, take a break if that's what feels right for you, but know that you are worth your effort, your energy, your commitment matters. And I hope that over this 30 days, you realize that not only can you commit to yourself, to your practice, but that when you really put your mind to it, you can commit to whatever it is that you want to commit to. Yoga, this practice, it's a symbol. It's an example that teaches us that we can commit, that we are capable, and that no matter what it is that we want to commit to, that we can accomplish that. So feel really good about what you've accomplished. 30 days commitment to anything is an accomplishment for sure. Thank you for allowing me to share this practice with you. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. And congratulations, 30 days. I hope to see you again on your mats really soon. And until then, may your light be your guide.